welcome back Hot Wheels fans, hope you're keeping well. Right, little bit of a different video this time out, actually coming off the back of a request from Grand Theft Gamer, I believe it was, so shout out to you, who said that he was just interested to see what I'd actually picked up. Obviously I go through, I do the peg hunts, you know, you kind of see what I see when I'm going through the boxes, but I don't always necessarily show you what I've picked up in the store. So I'm going to run through what I've picked up this month from my peg hunting finds. So let's start with right, okay, this would have been the first hunt. So Entertainer, I would have picked up some of the new colorway in the Koenigsegg Gemera. So this one here from the M case. So we've got a couple of those second colorway that they've done. I do like the orange, I must admit, really quite a pretty casting. So one to keep carded and one to open up and get into the collection. It's really quite cool actually, it's got orange interior in there as well. That's a really nice one. So right, okay, let's stick one of you to the side, ready to come out. Actually, what's the better card? Let's just have a little look. Tempos are all straight there. Tempo's beautiful on the front there. That's a good one. On the back here again, not bad at all. They're both good cards also. Right, let's plonk you up to the top. You're going to go to the side because I think we're going to do a little bit of an opening today as well. So not just running through, we're going to have a little in-depth, a little bit of a closer look at what I picked up. Right, okay, that was the first peg hunting video that I collected anything from this month. Also in that case was some more of the Porsche 992 911 GT3. And they were pretty much the only two castings that I was looking for out of that case. So on to next pieces, and as you can see in front here, I have this super hot piece. So let's start with and this was last Saturday, was it? Yeah, last Saturday. Managed to pick up some of these from Smiths in Rayleigh. So Smiths in Rayleigh have been on it, absolutely on it the last, particularly with the team transport bits and pieces. Seem to be getting it in a couple of days or a week before everybody else, and seem to be getting 12 of them when everyone else was only getting 4. So kind of 3 or 4 boxes rather than the 1 box. So BERTIE'S Wheels fans will know I'm not a JDM collector, but I do know a hot piece when I see one, and this is definitely one of them. So I picked up one just to keep hold of for the time being and sell on when the time is right. So yeah, nice piece, definitely a hot one out of this case, that's for sure. But yeah, the Liberty Walk, what would be an R34 Super Silhouette Skyline sitting on the Fleet Flyer. Yeah, nice. Not the Fleet Flyer, sorry, the Fleet Street. Is it Fleet Street? Yeah, Fleet Street, that one there. So number 44, we're really whizzing through these team transports this year. Obviously I picked up previously the 917 Longtail in the Golf livery. That one again I picked up from Rayleigh before anywhere else. So yeah, really cool, nice piece. Let's plonk you to one side. You're going in the investment collection, should we say. Right, next up will be 1 and 2 in the Porsche 962 with the Sakura Sprinter. This one here, you'll be seeing a lot more of these on the pegs when you walk into Smiths, and if you're still lucky enough to find them, I'm sure they've probably been cleared out pretty much this weekend. But these are the ones that come double in the case, so 4 to a case of team transport. One of the Super Silhouettes, one of the, is it AMC I think it is, and then 2 of the 962. So if you do see quite a few of these on the shelf, that is the reason why. But yeah, cool piece. Nice piece. I don't think the colorway is the best, to be honest. I think the yellow and red's a little bit garish. But being a Porsche 962 or any Porsche, it's got to be in the collection. So one to crack open and have a little look at that. We're not going to be cracking open today because I will keep my Porsche bits and pieces to one side for a proper Porsche opening probably next month. Depends what I pick up over the next month or 6 weeks, something like that. So one to open and one already inside of a Team Transport protector. This one here, as you can see from Hot Wheels Models, nice sturdy case, and that just, yeah, as I say, really enjoying kind of looking after the collection now and trying to, I've spent a small fortune on it, so it makes sense to actually protect it and look after it for the forthcoming years. Right, Team Transports for August. Sorry, August. Yeah, for August. I'm kind of giving away the days now. Right, okay, next up would have been last Sunday morning. So I managed to pick up a couple of bits out of Lidl, as it was middle of Lidl last Sunday. So we picked up a further 2 in the Porsche 935. This one here, was it originally the G case or H case? The actual case that was inside of Lidl was H cases, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I picked up another couple of those. Casting's pretty, and that colourway, particularly with the Bilstein detailings on there, the tempos looking super sweet, super sweet. Cool piece, lovely, very nice. Right, okay, 935. I'm not opening either of you. You're into my spares collection of Porsche. Right, the other 2 that I did manage to pick up from the same Lidl will be a couple of the Treasure Hunt Morris Mini. Now, I think I saw one of these when I was on a peg hunt previously in Home Bargains, I think it was Home Bargains in Basildon, and missed out. I say missed out, I didn't think to pick it up, but there were so many there when I was inside a Lidl that I thought, it's too cool not to. We'll pick those up for a couple of investment pieces anyway. So nice little tampos. As you can see, we've got the little Treasure Hunt detailing on there through the sides. Yeah, pretty cool. I know there's quite a few mini collectors out there, pretty similar to JDM as well, or the Porsche. You know, once we get a bee in our bonnet about something, we just cannot stop. So picked up 2 of those, again investment pieces of those. Let's point you to that side right there. Right, was going to go home after that, but decided to stop into Smith's in Romford on the way back from Hornchurch. So very lucky when I popped in there, and well, I can tell you're all kind of pretty excited to see that we've got some N-case over here in the UK. Seems to have come through relatively quickly. I think there's probably only Australia that I've seen that seem to have got these in prior to us, but yeah, definitely come in nice and quickly. There's been some good peg hunting videos this month, but from the N-case we've got, so let's start with the all-important brand new casting for N-case. There's been a few Pagani Huayras and so on and so forth, but I don't know what it is, they just don't appeal. They're not very special. This Zonda is special, matte black. Look at that, we've got the tricolor green, white and red stripe that runs across the top there, down through the back, plain tampos. We've got no kind of Zonda detailing, we've got no lighting through the rear, but we have got the spoiler pull through from the body, and then the diffuser pull through from the base. Massive diffuser across the front there, and there's a little gold stripe detailing that runs through the side along with the Zonda R, and probably what looks like a tiny Horatio Pagani little script on the side there as well. That is cool piece. Right, that is another one that we're going to be cracking open and taking a little look at today. So let's plunk you to the side. Right, inside of that Smiths, I did manage to find a further Zonda R. I also managed to find from the previous case, so from the M case, didn't manage to find inside of the Entertainer when I was picking up the orange Gemera. Yeah, Duff cases in the Entertainer in Lakeside. Couldn't see any of these in there at all, and some of you guys had also commented on the same as well. But yeah, beautiful green livery. Love this green colorway on here with the kind of Sabia beige interior, and then we've got the grey aero disc wheels on there. Look at that through the front. What a peach, what a peach. Light tampos look super cool on the front of this one, and then plain through the rear. Nice, very, very, very nice. Right, okay, that is another one that we're going to be cracking open and taking a little look at as well. So there's three that we're going to have a quick nose at. In fact, let's open up that one so it's got a bad card. Some bad cards, that's alright. That's alright, right, okay. So, as I said, a second further Lancia Delta Integrale. Nice, real nice. Actually, that card's probably... Alright, that one's cracking open. That one is a better card. Right. What else did I find inside of Smith's on that Sunday? I found, again, brand new casting in the Lotus Vija. Very nice. Hot Wheels Exotics. Brand new piece. Again, another car that I saw at Goodwood. Festival of Speed. Looks absolutely awesome in the flesh when you see it. Really, really strong looking car in the flesh. Looks awesome down through the rear. Again, nice piece, very, very nice. Only managed to find one of those when I was in that Smith's. But bearing in mind how Smiths tend to do things, they could well have had a few more left in the box, which wasn't on the shop floor, and that could well have been this one. The other one that I picked up there, which was the RS2 as well, I only managed to find one of these, so I sure hope it wasn't the Super hiding in the bottom of the case. What a peach. Look at the headlight tampos on the front there. That's super, super cool. If anyone manages to find a super treasure hunt in this RS2, you're a lucky so-and-so, because that's going to be a very nice piece for any collector, let alone an Audi collector. Very nice indeed. Was cool in the blue with the fire spokes and everything else, but yeah, this in this kind of, well, it's black, this one here. I don't know if it's a Spectral Flame black or a very, very dark Spectral Flame grey on the Super Treasure Hunt, so I haven't had a little look on fandom or anything like that, but yeah, cool piece. So one of those inside of Smith's on that day, along with the one Lotus Vija. The other last piece that I did manage to pick up will be this one right here. So I was lucky enough to find another treasure hunt. Great day that day for treasure hunts. Picked up obviously the minis from inside of the Lidl, and then managed to find one of the Subaru Impreza 22B. So as you can see, there we go. Through the bottom there, you'll see the little treasure hunt logo. But again, I'm not a JDM fan, but if it's a treasure hunt, you know, I can't not pick it up really. Hopefully I've picked it up and done someone a favour by picking it up and giving them the chance to get it, rather than someone getting their hands on it that don't know what they've got, cracks it open, and that's another one uncarded out there in the wild. So yeah, lucky enough to find one of the treasure hunt in that one right there. Right, okay, they're the peg hunting videos from this month that you have seen. But I did manage to get out. I was rained off of work this Thursday, so I just nipped into Romford again, just have a quick nose through, see whether there's anything else in Smith's, which there was. They had some more of the team transports. That video will be part of the next peg hunting video that I have probably, where are we? Wednesday's video, peg hunting video, I would have thought. But I did pop into the Entertainer and did manage to find some more goodies. So they had, on the Wednesday night, they had their end case come through. So there was a couple of boxes there. Obviously I've got what I want from the case, so it's just a case of picking up a couple of extras. So I managed to pick up a further 2 Pagani Zonda R, because again, investment wise, I think they're quite cool little pieces to pop into the collection and see what will happen in a couple of years time. So yeah, a further 2 in those. Let's pop you to the side there. I also managed to find a further Lotus Vija. So we've got another one of those, one to crack open. Let's just double check. Oh, beautifully straight through there. Headlight tampo's lovely, and the card's good as well. And the card's even better on that one. So let's plunk you there, and let's plunk you there, ready for opening. I also managed to find, not the Super again, but I did manage to find a further RS2 event. You're going to get cracked open, and a further treasure hunt as well. Again, that one as an investment piece to go into the collection. May end up selling it, may end up sitting on it for a little while. But yeah, that is everything that I've managed to find for the month of September. Hot Wheels cases M and N, along with some Team Transport as well. I forget the mix. But numbers 44 and numbers 45 from Team Transport. Right, okay. Let's pop you guys to one side, out of the way. And let's crack on and open up some of these goodies. So let's do it by case. And we'll save you to the last because you're the most special. Right, okay. Let's start with Koenigsegg Mirror in the second colourway. So we had the really nice grey with beige interior previously. That was an awful peg pull, awful blister pull even, and again, terrible. You don't want to come out, do you? You don't want to come out at all. Right, oh, there we go. Let's pop you down there and make a mess. Right, there we go. So Koenigsegg Mirror in orange. This one comes, they've got the same colour interior. I think it may have been an orange interior in the last grey one. I have to take a little look back and see firsthand. So cool little piece. You know, the only bit that is a little bit odd is this rear section, which I find a little bit odd looking, just a little bit flat through that top part there, and it's not as flat in real life. But again, cool piece, nice casting. Pretty quick to see a second colourway in that one, but there we go. Koenigsegg Mirror. Let's pop you there. Right, let's see if I can do this blister a little bit better. There we go. Right, Lancia Delta HF Integrale. Oh, that green is beautiful. Look at that. It's a Spectra, not a Spectra. It's a metallic green. It's got a wonderful sparkle to it. Lovely beige interior. Then down through the side, we've got this little kind of number detailing down through the side. There's a little Castrol, Sparko, and an Eibach Springs. And also this little swirled stripe detail that runs through there as well. I don't recall seeing that previously before. So the plastic windows in clear, you can really pick up on the window wiper down through the rear and also through the front. But yeah, through there, lovely light tempos on this. So you've got the 4 individual headlights, little spots down the bottom, and the indicators on there as well. What a peach! What a peach! Alright, Lancia Delta. I don't think I haven't picked up all of them, but that colourway particularly was pretty darn nice, real nice. Actually, the other one that I wouldn't mind picking up in the HF Integrale, I'm sure they did red in was it a Target or was it Kroger? It might have been a Kroger actually. So I may well keep my eyes peeled for one of those. I saw one at the Birmingham Toy Fair and I should have picked it up at the time. Really should have. Right, okay, next out. New casting. Always love a new casting. So let's get it out and have a proper look at this. Because I'm pretty sure this would have been a little bit of a neglected or unloved casting. I haven't seen much in the way of people showing this on their channels, but yeah, cool piece and classic Hethel Norfolk colourway of the green and yellow, typical Lotus colourway. Super cool. Right, okay, so on your bodywork through here in the green, this yellow detailing here is actually pulled through from the interior itself, and when you see this vehicle in real life, you really notice that cut out detail across the front. Really is a nice look to the front of it. So down through the front there, yeah, we've got the kind of classic black Lotus badge, circular with the triangle detailing inside, and also some headlight tampos across the front there as well. Down through the side we are on a pair of all black traps, which do look good when they do them in all black. Can look a little bit, tie can look a little bit slim sometimes when they do it in chrome or any other kind of colour, but it does work really nicely when they do it in all black. And down through the back, that's a really good casting across there. So again, you've got the plastic interiors pull through in the yellow. The additional, this is a brake light, I believe, brake light or a fog light that's on the rear. This little red dash detailing. Let's see if they put, oh, they have. I wonder if you can pick that up on the camera there, people. Okay, they have also included in the casting, not tampo, I believe it is actually pressed into the casting, a Lotus. Yeah, they have Lotus is stamped in there. That's awesome. Really nice little feature, and most people will never get to see that. If it's kept inside of the blister, you will never ever be able to tell that that's there. Right, Lotus Avija. That's the only thing, it's a bit of an odd name. Right, next up, not new casting, but definitely one of the prettiest colourways that they've done so far in this RS2. So they've done was it like a cornflower blue, I believe was the first release. I think there's been a second release since, but this black is super sharp, super duper sharp. I mean, just look at that down through the front. Number plate detailing there, the turn signals look awesome on this, along with those headlight tampos, which, okay, there's a little break through them, but they're just looking spot on. Right, okay, black interior, no side tampos, but down through the rear again, looking awesome. That massive typical 90s big bulbous light bar that runs across there, almost taking on inspiration from the Porsches of the time that would have that big light bar. So what would have been the 993, 964, around about that time, all had that big light bar running through the rear, and quite fitting actually, being that the RS2 was breathed on by Porsche engineers as well. What an absolute peach. That's, yeah, I'd be interested to see what the Supra of this goes for on a short card. So I'll be keeping my eyes peeled on eBay over the next week or two to see if any of those pop up and what they end up going for. Right, main event. Peeps are getting super hyped about this. Well, I'm guessing I've got 3,000 video hits in the space of a week because of this piece here. I'd be surprised if it was anything else that was on there, that's for sure. What an absolute weapon that is. Right, okay, gold 10 spokes on that one there. As I said, flat black paint. In fact, is that a two-tone? It is a two-tone. Right, I probably need to crack this open to have a little look. Right, flat black through the top, Zonda R and the gold stripe all run on the flat black piece. Then there is an additional piece here. Now this could be from the plastic interior, or it could just be another piece that sits within the casting itself, but you've got almost like a satin sheen for the underneath of the door and where it kind of drops away underneath there, and then the base is a completely separate piece also. So heading down through the rear again, you've got some wonderful detailing for the exhausts and where the lights would be. Not tampoed, but looking super cool through there. And I believe, yep, so that's the top part of the casting for the exhaust in this part here. The diffuser runs off the base. As I say, the additional kind of satin piece just sits in between the two as well. Horatio Pagani detailing through the side, and across the top there we've got a Pagani detailing. Shame it's missing just the outside of the edge on that one there. And again, the tricolor green, white and red Italian flag stripe detail that runs through the top. That is super sharp. Right, also the air intakes across the top here. What part are they coming through? I think that's base. Yeah, it's not got the satin sheen, it's more of a flat plastic. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful casting. So it says 21 on the underneath here, but that is the first release. We've not seen it in anything else previously, not unless I've been sleeping and I've missed something else. But yeah, what an absolute peach. Absolute peach. Love it. Really enjoy it. Right, okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 bits and pieces to open up and give you something to nose at. But yeah, that is this month's peg hunt finds done and dusted. Right, thanks for tuning in, Hot Wheels fans. I will see you again on Wednesday for this week's upcoming peg hunting video. So until then, take care, peeps.